This is the Kampfpanzer 50 Ton. It's the Tier 9 German premium medium tank, a reward tank. It's located on the northeastbourne of Karelia under the command of Captain Ashstorm. Game on. Well, he's armed with a 105mm gun, much like the Kampfpanzer for that matter. It's got 320 Alpha, and it will penetrate 268mm with standard ammo, which is APCR, and with heat rounds it will go through 310. So it's more than up to the challenge of taking on tier 9 opponents, possibly even tier 10 ones. Now, it is a medium design that was never built into a prototype. It was a design on paper only, but it's quite an interesting tank. You've seen many battles where this thing's actually managed to score things like Pulse medals and the like. And look at that, just blocked a shot from an Emil. 440. Let's see what he can do. According to the stats, it's supposed to be quite a versatile tank. It's got good pen accuracy, and that was a shot in the tracks there. And fairly good shell velocity as well. It's 1478 meters per second, so it's point and shoot really. You can see the rounds are bouncing off the upper plate. Now, it's supposed to have powerful armour and a gun. And the gun's a 105mm Rheinmetall gun, which is why it's so good. It's got a very strong turret. It's even got a pike nose, actually. And good gun depression, but it's only 8 degrees, not 10. It's got reasonably good top speed, not as high as the Kampfpanzer. That will do 65. This one will do 60. And but it is good at accelerating and fairly good camouflage as well. It's kind of on the heavy side of the mediums, not quite as light as the Kampfpanzer. It's a 56-ton tank. Well, it says 50, and that's 50. But fully loaded, it's 55 tons. 56 tons. I definitely need to get proper glasses. 55 tons, that's it. Well, he didn't get the Patriot with that shot, but he will outperform the Patriot simply because he's got 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters, no, 15 millimeters higher armor. Yes, it'd be quite something if he had 15 centimeters extra caliber. Centurion's trying to stay out of the way at the moment. He doesn't want to get penetrated. He knows it'd be easy meat for this gun. We seem to have control of the horseshoe now, which means that we can provide overwatch, or they can provide overwatch, as Captain Ashstorm tries to take on the enemy. As you know, Captain Ashstorm has mastered quite a few tanks in the game, but he's going up this line now, well, not this line because of course for a board tank, but he's trying his hand at this, and well, a lot of good players have done rather well with the Kampfpanzer. If you can get one into that Patriot, you should be able to remove him from the battlefield. The enemy is going quite well in the northwest corner of the map. They're pushing hard, and our guys are falling back. But we do have a large number of tanks waiting around the cap area, so we will have backup. At the moment, Captain Ashstorm is stopping the enemies from moving onto the horseshoe. He's just blocking that Centurion from moving up the ramp. You know, our guys are giving way in the northwest corner. Really, they have to, because they were up against quite a few heavy tanks. And yeah, we just lost 2, but let's see what we can do with that one. Oh, look at that. Nice. High roll. Mind you, it's not easy, not difficult rather, to get a high roll on an SU-130PM. Very thin armor, so you're more than likely going to hit something that will, your shells will go straight through. You could hit something which will make the thing go bang. That's why SU-130PMs are favourite targets for Arty players, because of course they're easy to kill. Well, one of the enemy tanks has managed to get up onto the horseshoe, the Emil 2, and he just wiped out our Patriot, which leaves our Centurion 1 kind of isolated. And the problem there is, of course, that if he goes down, then the Centurion might be emboldened to move up on us. And unfortunately, yeah, he did. He just killed our Centurion 1. In fact, it was the Kampfpanzer on the enemy team who did it. So with 3 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. Captain Ashton might have to refrain from shooting, just in case somebody's up there watching to see where we are. Oh, we want to hit that thing though. Guy's getting close. And he is taking damage, but he fires one in on that SU-130PM. Was he spotted? No, he wasn't. So they're not looking out over the horseshoe. And he takes the SU-130PM out of the game. Now that ISU-152 is behind the rock, but he can't see us because the rock's in the way. And there goes the Patriot. So he's got 2 out of that one now. There's the Centurion, and he's a one-shot as well. Where's to put the shell? Oh, we got it! Okay, the ELC Evan is in an easy to hit spot, and he can't see us because the bushes are protecting us. And then that guy's gone down. Now, the ISU-152 we can't hit at the moment, but he's a one-shot now. So if we do get an outline, and he was hunting for it, he was searching for that outline, and now it's completely reversed. We were 3 tanks down, now we're 1 tank up. And most of that is down to Captain Ashton, because he's now got 4 kills. Took out the Patriot, the SU-130PM, the ELC Evan, and of course that Centurion. Now that IS-3A is in a very sticky position as well. There he is, trying to come up round. Now he knows he's been spotted, he just doesn't know from which direction he's been spotted. And Captain Ashtorm's rear is kind of out of the open there. Remember, the Emil's behind him, or no, we thought the Emil's behind him. It's not, he's actually in front of us. And we didn't get spotted there when Captain Ashtorm fired. There's the Emil, he's a one-shot. Now this could be a Top Gun game. Oh, the Emil's gone, so there's only 2 enemies left, but he could take out the IS-3A with 1 shot. But then he's going to have to hunt down that enemy Arty, the Batchat 155-55, as quickly as he can if he wants to get the Top Gun. He's only got the quarter of the turret, and the shell will more than likely bounce off. If this guy pops out at the right angle, oh, we got him! And it was a nice shot as well. And there's the Arty making his presence known. And now Captain Ashtorm is the closest to him. I don't think the others are going to even try to get to the Arty, because they can see Captain Ashtorm is on 5 kills. He's up for a Top Gun. and he's much quicker than them anyway with that 60 kilometers an hour top speed. And despite the fact that he's actually having to drive through the water, that Batchat is making his presence known by firing, and we're seeing the tracers come out. He's directly ahead of us at the moment. He was right on that corner. He might be loaded by the time we arrive. There he is. And this is to win the game and get a Top Gun. Oh, he didn't get the kill with that shot, but he can get it with the next one. And I don't think the Batchat will get a cheeky shot in. And there's the kill. So another victory for Captain Ashstorm. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the Kampfpanzer 50. He managed to get a Reaper badge for getting at least 3 enemy shots in enemy kills in a row, as well as a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, as well as a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this case, he ended up with 8. He did get a Top Gun for getting all 6 kills, not all 6. He got 6 kills out of that one. He also got a tanker sniper for taking out the most enemies with a distance of at least 3, not most enemies, but getting the most damage at a distance of at least 300 meters from 8 shots and 85% accuracy. And you saw those were the shots on the SU-130PM, the Carnarvon, and the Patriot, as well as that ELC Evan 90. So very well done on that. And the win rate was 5,587, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he's top of the table with damage. He managed to get 4,092 hit points of damage. Not the high caliber though on this occasion. No, he didn't get that, but he got 2 battle hero medals in this one. So presumably he only didn't get 20% of the enemy hit points in this one. The second highest damage in the game was the Emil-2 on his own team with 3,343, and the third highest damage was the SU-130PM that he took out, and he had 3,028. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those with 6. 3 kills went to the GW Tiger, so he was a busy Arty. And then 2 kills went to the Kampfpanzer, the Emil-2 and the IS-3A on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, Captain Ashstorm was the only one who got over 1,000 with 1,300 experience points. 892 went to the Emil-2 and 876 went to the TVP VTU. He fired 17 shots in that game. Every shot hit the tank or the target, but only 16 actually penetrated. 4,092 hit points of damage, of which 2,309 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy, all 4 were non-penetrations. Goes to show the armour on this tank is actually quite decent. 250mm at the front of the turret, 120mm on the front of the hull. You saw with those angled shots and the pike nose, the enemy couldn't penetrate very easily. In fact, he couldn't penetrate at all. When it came to hits, yes, we saw that, the 4 non-penetrations. 900 hit points of damage blocked by armour. 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 1,544 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 70,947 credits from that game, 50,000 for completing a mission and events, 120,947 altogether. No damage done to his tank, but he did have to resupply the ammunition and consumables, and he came away with 90,237 credits. So I think he does enjoy this tank, and it won't be long before he's got ace tankers in it. 1,950 XP times 3 for the first victory, 98 for this being a premium vehicle, and 5,948 experience points altogether. So he says patience is the key we have all the time in World of Tanks. Well, yes, if you're an Arty player, you're used to being very, very patient because you have to wait for ages for the guns to reload, but when they do, then you make good use of them. In this case, Captain Aslains had to sit there, wait in the bush for the opportunity to come along, and he didn't shoot at that SU-152 as he came driving up the centre of the map. He just highlighted it to his teammates to say, hit that guy, and then waited for the moment where he could shoot at that SU-152 without actually the guy being able to see where he was, and also not letting his presence known to the Centurion or the Emil, just in case they were up there watching. So, really good battle. Well done, Captain Aslains. Do send us the replay when you get a higher score. And I don't think that will be very long at this rate. And if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And please do remember that we've got a second channel called The General. There's a link in the description to the video, and on that channel you can see great replays but without any commentary whatsoever, so they're easy to watch battles with just the Virgin client, so there's no mods to distract you at all, and they're really great games. Thanks for watching.